Also, do you like it? Like the song from the beginning? I mean, Days Without Laying. Exactly. It's my PC. It's my PC. It's been a long time this is year, but like then my PC just went. It gets my PC just went sick. So maybe a lot of the youths didn't saw that yet. Also, I have like some new to say to you. I'm planning to do like a 24-hour stream, not this week, not next week, but probably this month. I'm not sure. And yeah, it's just that. And you'll probably guys be like, oh, but what are you gonna do a 24-hour stream? I don't know. I just want to. I didn't stream for a long time, so you know. Anyways, I saw this video Friday on like someone's Twitch channel. And I was like, you know what? I should watch this with people on my stream too because come on. We actually don't see. Maybe I will sleep like the whole night. Not even kidding. Or maybe I will like be like a sleep day before, like I sleep like a lot of hours, then I have, and then I will need to organize myself better with that. But maybe I will start it like earlier, maybe after lunch, because then you have more hours of me streaming and playing and all that, and then you have the hours I sleep. And I'm planning to leave Sailor Moon playing because, come on, it's really obvious why I want to Sailor Moon. Is literally like the whole vibe of my channel, so it makes sense. Anyways, let's go watch this video about 7 Portuguese foods you must eat. So if you never went here in Portugal, when you come here, because I know a lot of people want to visit my country because every time I say I'm from Portugal, they're like, oh my god, I want to go there someday. So this video is for you. You should try this. Not sardinis because, it depends on the taste of the person, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm so sorry. Okay. Ooh, this one.
Taken very seriously in Portugal, and believe it or not, there's an official list of 7 of the best Portuguese foods
so hot. I can't. Oh god, this part right here. I saw that part.
Some of the dishes on this list might actually really surprise you. Oh, you can feel how
okay.
the crust is. That's delicious.
I want one right now. I just love pastel blé. I love it. Pastel nata, pastel blé, whatever. I love it.
If you eat everything on this list, you'll be eating some of the best Portuguese food.
Yes. That's why I said it. This is for you. For you guys.
A fertile soil abundant with fruits, vegetables, and livestock.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna just like pick my hair. This is really weird. Watching a video about food in a day that my stomach got upset. But anyways, let's keep going.
Regional Portuguese dishes. So, how did they narrow it down to just 7 must-eat foods? Well, it all started with 7
I could not choose.
dishes, and each dish had a pretty strict criteria, needing to be invented over 50 years ago, be known throughout a variety of Portugal's regions, and be loved by the Portuguese people as part of their food.
Don't put AI there.
Culture narrowed that list down to 21, and then let
okay.
Nearly 900,000 food lovers from across the country voted, creating the officially recognized 7 Wonders of Portuguese Gastronomy. Now, while lists can bring an endless array of debate, and no one will ever completely agree, one thing is certain.
My question is, wait a minute.
Debate.
What is this doing here? Like, I love all them, but then the first one,
And no one will
the first one
ever
just mess up.
completely agree. One thing is certain.
Yes, I'm a
This is one of the
sardinisator,
best
or whatever you want
you
to
don't
call.
want to miss.
Hey everyone, it's Mark Weens, and welcome to
Of course, he
Portugal.
would
And
start
we're
it.
beginning this tour
Oh,
in
this place. The
Mark
last time I went to this place, I went to Starbucks. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think I mentioned that already here on stream.
and welcome to
Maybe
Portugal.
on
And we're beginning
on
this tour
skincare
right in
one.
the
I'm not
heart
sure.
of Lisbon, Portugal. And we're on our way to eat a food, a delicacy really, that is loved by, I think, nearly all Portuguese.
Not all Portuguese. I'm Portuguese. I don't like it.
this is a
My sister is Portuguese. She don't like it. So, not all Portuguese.
is a
Like,
local eatery,
no.
Portuguese eatery. And yeah, this place is classic. Right underneath the archway, they serve a variety.
You know what? He should do one with Portuguese sweets. You know what I mean? Like, if I wait, my hair looks really weird. With Portuguese like sweets, you know, like cakes and all of that stuff. Because that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. So good. Anyways, let's keep going.
Portuguese food, including a dish we're after. So it has arrived. This is the dish we're kicking off this tour with. Sardinha asada, which are, grilled
Ooh.
sardines. I probably mentioned a few times. Portugal is known to have some.
Ooh.
Which
It really did kind of well.
grilled sardines. I probably mentioned a few
No.
times. Portugal is known to have some.
Wait a minute.
This is the dish we're kicking off this tour with. Sardinha asada, which are.
Sardinha assada. W men. Let me see if you can listen. Okay, yeah, you can listen.
Grilled sardines.
Great accent, my friend.
Portugal is known to have some of the best seafood in the world, but nothing is more prized than the sardine.
I don't know, but I have to say something here, but like seafood is not something that calls me a lot. I don't know why. It's a lot of like seafood, and I don't remember like anything that like I love so much, you know. Instead of codfish, I love codfish. Come on. How to say what Portuguese without saying what Portuguese. But anyways, I already tried codfish, how people do codfish on the Netherlands, and I kind of actually like it too. Of course, eating it alone, it's weird, but using the sauce, and a lot of people say, oh, a lot of Portuguese say that the Netherlands are like really bad with codfish. From my experience, it was really great. Okay? And I'm a codfish lover. I am. I am. I just don't know how it is not here. Maybe it is and I didn't saw it yet. Didn't like focus on it.
We'll see if it's salty or not. Sometimes they put on a lot of rock salt of the sardine, that inner bone.
Sardine.
Let's try it first before we add some. Oh, nice. Oh. Okay. The real expert, you will show us a little bit of olive oil.
Exactly. That's how you eat fish. Exactly. Because there's a lot of people here in Portugal that are kind of dumb because they don't eat like the outside part, and they just like, oh yeah, let me put like the I forget the name of it in English. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. But they put that first, and they start to taking like that part, and I'd be like, bro, you're supposed to put there. What are you gonna eat? So they start to eat like the fish, And you'd be like, oh, but this doesn't taste anything. Of course not, you don't put it in the right place. Anyways.
You can eat the skin.
Oh, you can eat the skin. It's not too salty? It's okay, yeah?
A little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Don't eat the skin. The skin is really
Filet
grossy.
sardines.
No, actually, now I want to eat, but if I eat, I'll be like, ugh.
Sardines are truly
So,
of the sea. I mean, that's
possibly like the part of
that
like
they salt them heavily before grilling them.
the. Wait a minute, we talking all the same time is not working. Like eating this, principally the part of the belly is like.
But the skin crispy, and then below the skin, I mean, it's just so juicy, so flavorful.
I like the part. I like the potatoes. I like the potatoes. I eat this type of
It's
potatoes.
also one of the main canned
I don't know. Every time I eat fish, it's always with these potatoes. That's a thing from here. And I love eating potatoes like that. Like, so good. Sometimes I even eat more potatoes than fish.
come to Portugal.
It's kinda
You have
bad.
to come
It's
during
kinda
the
bad.
main season.
You're gonna eat the whole thing like that?
One of the specials here for the day was also the codfish.
Ooh, this one.
Deep fried codfish.
Yes, codfish.
But huge, big shoulders. Bacalao.
This is something that I would eat.
Also extremely good.
Oh.
Many people will say that bacalao should have been included on the list, but it didn't make the cut. However, I know it's of huge importance in Portuguese culture. People love codfish.
Yes, we do. I am one of the people.
And that's really
Codfish for life.
and then you taste that flavor of the
I'm not okay anymore.
preserved, salty codfish. Would be good with some chili sauce. Let me add some of this piri piri chili sauce.
Now you kind of ruin it. I like piri piri, but not that. Bro, just give me some of it.
Oh, with the piri piri, that takes it to the next level.
That one's so good. Oh.
Oh, that's really good. It's almost like a rice and beans stew.
My brain just forget that my stomach is not okay.
I had
My stomach.
when I was in Lisbon.
It's like
It's been almost 8 years ago. This is a restaurant that's right
gone.
of Lisbon, right in the major touristy district, but it is down a little side, kind of almost a cove.
That's codfish.
Kind of almost a cove. Major touristy district, but it is down.
Bro, look at this.
Kind of
Bro.
right.
I can't even put pause on that.
It is down a little
Wait a minute.
side.
Oh, this is something I would eat. I will be like an hour just eating this. Just feeling it, you know?
Kind of almost a cove.
God damn it.
The owner, he came and he remembered us from 8 years ago. He wouldn't charge me for the bill. I tried to pay for our meal right now. That's so kind of him. Thank you very much. And just as highly recommended today, 8 years ago. Just great. Incredible.
W man.
Portuguese food.
W man.
For our next food on this list, we're gonna stop by at the market, and we should be able to find it there. Here we go. We got a.
Can you bring that to my house? Like, right now?
And they had it. What we came
Right now?
to eat is queijo Serra de Estrella, one of the most famous.
This is like a plate you would see like in a birthday party. And I'm not even kidding. This is something that would appear for you in a birthday party. That's why I like to go to birthday parties. Sometimes.
Is that they always pair it with fruits or with jams, actually. And so you eat the cheese, and then you add some of the jam. And so
The part of the fruits, I don't see too much.
with sweet fruitiness.
It's like a region thing.
And it should be soft enough to spread. It's oozy. Oh, yes. Oozy. Yes.
Don't do that to me!
Look how soft it is.
Bro, you want to kill me?
Oh, yeah.
I am watching this!
And that's a sheep milk cheese.
I want to eat that!
It's just so creamy. It doesn't have a really strong taste, but it's mild, it's creamy.
Oh, it's not strong taste, but the taste is so
Comes from the
good.
mountains, not that far away
You
from
know,
Brisbane.
let me tell you one thing. This type of cheeses are like, oh, okay, I have a good explanation. Are like this size. I'm not even kidding. I'm like this size, you know. And let me tell you that one part of it, I could eat it all alone. I don't know if I would eat it all alone in one day, but I would. But I would. It's so good. I love cheese. I love cheese.
It's just such a
But
creamy,
since I was a little girl,
sheep-driven cheese. It's so good. For our next bite of the cheese, I'm gonna do some of the cheese, and then I'll scoop some of the jam as well. Okay, let's do it with some of the cracker toast. Cheese goes on, and looks like we have a fig jam here as well. That combination is truly Portuguese.
I don't know if I can do this because of my camera. Maybe my camera just ran out right now. No, it didn't. Also, I need to charge my PC, so wait a minute. That's why it's pausing. That's why it's pausing. Okay, my camera went up. Knew. I knew it. My camera is so sensible, but it wasn't. But anyways. Okay. It's coming back. It's coming back. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, my stream is lagging a lot. I don't even know if my camera is working or I don't know. And I was hoping to get like the number one in a days without lagging, but because it started so well. But it's charging, bro. Uh, it's already charging. Why are you saying to me that again? Okay. 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 We are back. It was just all because my PC needed battery. Because it's in a good day today. I know why he's in a good day, a good mood today.
So good. Such a like
Okay,
snacking,
let me stop.
addictive snacking combination. Try some of that ham while we're at it.
We were something like here.
The cracker toast. Cheese goes
Okay,
on.
we were here.
Looks like we have a fig jam here as well. That
I'm not gonna do it again.
Portuguese.
I'm not gonna do it again.
I think that is a fig jam. Oh, to pair with the cheese, something truly Portuguese is to pair that cheese with jam. The sweet savory combination, which is so good. Such a like snacking, addictive snacking combination. Try some of this
Yes.
ham while we're at it.
Oh. Ah! Ah!
Oh, oh, it melts in your mouth. Try some.
No, the cheese, I would just pick the cheese like that. I'm kidding. It's a public place. But in my house. It's another story.
Cheese with ham. How about that? Oh,
Oh, this is a really good combination. Oh my god. Yes, bro. Yes. Did you see the woman just looking weirdly like, what is this bro
I
doing?
mean, the cheese is spreadable. It can act like I mean, perfect for bread. Actually, sometimes I've seen it where it's so spreadable that it's almost like liquefying. It's almost like oozy. This one is a bit thicker, but same incredible flavor. Also, I wanted to mention that a few days ago, I was with my friends Andre and Ricardo in Porto, and we went on an ultimate food tour, and we had a huge cheese tasting, but we had the full cheese experience with a
Is this,
variety of
wait.
cheese tasting.
Is this one that she says is kind of spicy? Because if it is, I really freaking love it. You know, I'm not the spicy
We had the
person, but
full cheese
that cheese.
experience with a variety of jams, including pumpkin jam, including a couple of chutneys, including white wine. And so I'll show you a little bit of that experience as well. You just scoop it out and spread it. Oh, that one looks very creamy.
This one on its own first.
That is so good, yeah. So creamy, spreadable, complex. Flavors just keep building in your mouth. Oh, it's good. Oh, so you can just scoop it. It's so soft.
Yeah.
It's spreadable.
I can even smell it from here. What the fuck?
And
And then you combine that with
Somehow it started to give me the cheese. What?
pumpkin jam.
I think I never made this combination, but when I have opportunity to it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I cannot die without
Some
it.
incredible cheese.
Before,
Definitely, if you love cheese,
where's the
you should try some variety
cheese
of cheeses,
came in?
including Queijo Cerro de Estrella.
It's from up.
So far, things are going
It
fantastic.
keeps smelling like
Every
cheese.
moment, every
Help
minute of
me.
this food tour so far. Next up, we're eating a dish which is called caldo verde. Translates directly to a green soup, and
Mm,
it is a potato-based broth. I believe it's collard greens, which are sliced very thinly and placed in your bowl along with some chorizo and the broth. The potato
I
is
ate this
nice and hearty,
yesterday.
it's warming. It's a delicious soup, and we're going to a cafeteria-style restaurant. That's
Made it
one of
at
its
home.
popular
Made it
places
at
to eat
home.
it in Lisbon. It's a really nice place, actually, really like a cafeteria style, almost like a beer hall. But really, they specialize in the caldo verde, the green soup. But they have beer, they have sandwiches. The combination is you
I
get a
really love
sandwich. You also
this.
got the dessert to go with it. But I'm excited to try their version of caldo verde. Ooh, and that's fresh.
Caldo verde. I love like the Spanish way.
Bread. Let's see what's on the inside.
Oh my god.
Sausage on the inside. Oh, it's totally loaded. Oh, loaded with chorizo, I think. Okay,
Yeah.
back for this. But this is the combination. You eat it together with this bread with chorizo.
Gimme, gimme. Gimme now. Gimme now. Tu. Speeder version. Out of nowhere. Que susto. Sim, mas eu assustei-me. Não, mas tens que meter aqui no bife. Eu sei.
Oh, got a little soup on my chin, but that's really good. Really warming and hearty. It's comfort food. I mean, the soup itself is really thick from the potato, like pureed potato almost. Then you've got the collard greens, which are really finely shredded. And even if you go to the market, you can see where they've finely shredded collard greens like this, which is for the caldo verde. And then oftentimes the collard greens should not be overcooked so that you really taste the greenness of it and also the crunch and the freshness of the collard greens. And then the chorizo gives it that flavor, the saltiness. So all of that together is so warming, so flavorful. Oh, I love a good Portuguese caldo verde.
Also, my stream is so late. Wait a minute. I will stop and start again because it's so late. Okay, I think it is working. It's working? Let me see like the delay. Okay, it's not too much.
Specifically at this place.
It was like 2 minutes of delay before, so yeah.
I dropped a piece of chorizo. Oh, that's really good. It's like bread, freshly baked. You can tell. I mean, they have a whole oven back there. It looks like it's burning wood, but the bread is great, filled with chorizo on the inside. That again provides it flavor. It's time. The dip must be done.
Okay, that's a really Portuguese thing, for real, but not for me. Not for me.
Perfect. And what's amazing about the soup is that you add just a few slices of chorizo in there.
Yes.
So much flavor for your whole bowl of soup.
Yes.
I was in Porto a few days ago with my friends, and when we were eating one of the sandwiches, one of the famous pork sandwiches in Porto, they also specialize in caldo verde. And so I had a chance to watch them as they prepared the bowl. Yes. Okay. Oh, so the kale goes.
She's talking Portuguese.
And then the broth, potato broth. Okay, very nice. Okay, obrigado. It's okay to try the soup.
Go for it.
So it's a potato broth, but the kale is kept separately, and then it's raw actually when the soup goes in, just wilted from the hotness of the potato broth.
I didn't know that's how we do it.
This is my first time.
They're talking Portuguese in the background.
Oh, the thickness of the potato broth, the crunch of the kale, and the kale is not overpowering. It's not too green tasting. It has a nice crunch.
Wait, is that moelas?
The crunch of
It is. Ooh. It was eating fine. They were eating fine. They were eating fine.
has a nice crunch to it. It's really like hearty and warming, and you've just got a little bit of the flavor from the chorizo in there.
Instead of adding salt into the soup, just add some chorizo in, and you're covered.
That takes care of it. The chorizo, it's so tender, totally melts in your mouth. You taste the fattiness, the crumbliness of it, that complexity of flavor, which just one slice, and yet it powers the entire bowl.
Imagine.
That's one of the great, soup and sandwich Portuguese style combinations. And now I know why it's so good. Even comes with 2 drinks, this platter. A beer and a coffee.
You're not supposed to eat with... Okay.
Apart from the caldo verde, I like this place. It's just laid back. Self-service pretty much, cafeteria style. And you can get a whole meal tray all together with a beer drink, with a coffee to end your meal.
But you didn't... Did you end the...
Welcome to the beautiful city of...
Oh, Porto! Porto!
This is an old school place. I would say that this is one of the crown jewels of the city. Solar Moinho do Vento is all about traditional Portuguese gastronomy.
Oh, that's really good. Whoa, that just squeezed out. It looks like there's a lot going on.
Why I'm watching this video?
Aleda.
The base of it, bread and lots of garlic. Slow cook the bread.
No, I need to listen to it again.
The base of it, bread.
Looks like there's a lot going on inside of that. What is it called?
Alheira.
Aleda.
The base of it.
It's funny, but it's cute at the same time. It's alheira. Alheira. Anyways.
And lots of garlic. Slow cook the bread, garlic, and then you add the meats. Ideally, game meat. Rabbit, duck, quail. air, and then some spices just to bring it all together. A lot of fat in as well. Usually pork fat is used into this. And here they just put it in the oven and let it cook. You just puncture the thing, and you know that it's cooked when it just starts coming out.
Starts to pop in.
Why I made
It's
this
kind of like an everything
decision.
in one sausage. Wow, it's so hearty and bready and meaty all at the same time. You see also that the skin is just so crispy as well. Oh,
Check out the flavors on that, huh?
wow. Yeah, flavors and textures. It's like gooey dough plus pork. I've never had a sausage like that before. Ever.
Yeah, it's stretching the
Something
boundaries.
totally, yeah, that is stretching the boundaries. That's taking the sausage to new heights. Wow, that's heavy, warming, and absolutely delicious. What a top meal. And we're moving on to the next meal.
Porto is such a pretty city.
Welcome to the small town of.
Oh, I just know what he's gonna eat next. I just know what he's gonna eat
And
next.
we're about
Also, I have
halfway between
family from here,
Porto
so
and Lisbon, but this is Portugal's capital of Leitão, which is the Portuguese style of roast
yes,
suckling pig, which is one
yeah,
of the 7 best Portuguese foods that you have to try. And
that's
this is a big one. I mean, this is one of the ultimate of
yes,
the entire list.
yes. There's that one, like the sauce, everything. But it's also really expensive. And then with this type of rice,
Okay, here we go. So it is served with.
because if you guys don't know, this rice are not like from the fries that you buy. I know they look like that, but they are not like that. Because when you start to eating it, like it's not the taste, because this is really good, but I'm talking about like maybe you're already waiting for them to be crispy, but they are crispy and at the same time smooth in the same time. I don't know how to explain that, but this fries. Just
First
that.
time
That's
to ever
fries.
eat Portuguese style leitão, the roast suckling pig. Let's try it out. Look at that skin.
It's the skin. Yes. Yes. I eat sometimes the skin, sometimes not, but like.
Oh, oh, the crispiness of the skin. Just totally
Mhm.
is like a cracker that just collapses and like.
So, bro, are you seeing this here? You should put this like in above of it. It's like a sauce. That it's just perfect.
It's crispy, but it's not sharp. Oh man, just crackles on your tongue as you take a bite, and then you've got the inside of the suckling pig, which is a young pig, a piglet. It has that milky, really creamy interior. As for seasoning, I'm not totally sure what's all in there, but you taste a little bit of garlic, salt, I think black pepper.
Yes,
Well, that's
a lot of black pepper.
really extraordinarily
For real.
tasty, though. You taste the fire,
The
just the
sauce is.
flame
Uh,
in that pork.
it's like the sauce was
The
literally
skin
made for
is
this, so.
unbelievable. As he opened up the pig and cut it apart, I could see this liquid on the inside of the crevice of the belly. And now I taste a little bit of that. You really taste the black pepper in there. Garlic, salt.
It's the same sauce. That sauce is the same sauce he has here to put like above. And eating the skin with that sauce is just a dream. It's a dream.
The flavor of that is incredible. That's why they call leitão one of the ultimate dishes of Portuguese cuisine, one of the most loved dishes, and definitely one of the top 7 Portuguese foods of all time. Okay, next up I'll try some of the gravy.
Finally, you're doing it. Yes.
Look at the way it's Can you see how juicy it is inside of there? Can you see that juiciness? The juiciness and just the way it's. Look,
Bro, stop.
knives are only
Stop.
a tool for getting it to your mouth. It's not for chopping anything. Just totally separates.
Ah, that's so good. But eat the skin with that. Eat the skin with that.
Great. add some moistness. Taste the pepper in there. Oh man. Okay, and then some of the skin. Wow, that is
Now I want to eat that too.
one of the greatest suckling pigs I've ever had, no doubt.
But guess what? It's expensive. And guess what? I'm poor. I can't do that. I mean, it's my mom's birthday coming, so.
The crispy skin is incredible. You can grab a slice of orange.
I need it. Yes. Yes.
The pig is so rich. When you're feeling a little riched out, you can have some orange to kind
Yes.
of cleanse the palate. And
Just like put
these
that
days, your
picking the orange, like cut it and put like the meat and then perfect.
mouth. And we got a salad here. Oh yes, salad will be fantastic to go with this meal. Oh yeah, great salad.
It didn't
Lettuce
eat
looks like
the
it's jalapeno on
potatoes.
the
That
bottom,
is so
onions, red
good.
cabbage, carrots. Fantastic.
I love that he's eating, but he's eating like a Portuguese. Like, he's not like delicate.
A really good salad. Okay, and then we got some chips as
Yes.
well. Oh yeah, chips are fantastic. Very crispy, salty.
They are crispy, but like I say, they are not crispy, but not that crispy as you think, maybe. Because you look at it and be like, oh, they're gonna be crispy like ruffles or something like that. No. They are crispy, but smooth too. I don't know how they do that.
They mix and match some different parts of the pig, so you get a selection of everything. Every part tastes different, has a different texture to it, and that sauce really incredibly flavorful, but quite salty. So don't overdo it on the sauce. What an incredible suckling pig!
Yeah. But I like that sauce.
Portugal is very famous for seafood.
Woo!
Some of the greatest.
This beach! I spent my child days in this beach.
Coasts on Earth. But now I'm in
Just that.
Algarve, which is the very southernmost portion or region of Portugal.
I have family here
They're
too.
very famous for their seafood, and especially a few dishes with seafood and rice. So the main dish that we came here to eat and that we're featuring, and that's one of the 7 must-eat Portuguese foods, is
That's...
arroz de marisco, which is rice with a mixture of seafood and usually shellfish.
Oh!
Resist some of these prawns first. Beautiful prawns in oil, garlic, chili.
So, I know I said in the beginning, I'm not a seafood fan, but now I remember this exists. Now I remember this exists.
Boiling hot on your table. It smells so good. And you got some oyster.
So good.
Squeeze this lemon.
And go with the bread and go pick at the sauce and now I'm starting to remember more seafoods that I love it.
Taste buds flowing before the seafood rice comes.
Hey, it's eating better than me because I don't do that.
Oh, yeah, that's tasty. A little bit of a piri chili oil flavor to it, infused with garlic. And really love that squeeze of lemon juice to brighten it up.
So, if you guys don't know, this is a dish we eat a lot in the New Year's. It's like fun facts for you. So if you ever go to like a New Year's dinner in Portugal, you're probably gonna see a lot of plates of this, like big plates of this. Some are gonna be like just rough, yeah, like fresh, and you just eat it like fresh, and someone like this, and I prefer it more like this. Come on, it gets so tasty, and all of that, I love that.
Thank you very much. Obrigado. Can't fully.
The girl's just running over like, I don't want to be here.
It's gonna be serious. There it is.
Ooh.
Obrigado. Love how
Okay, it's the rice. It's the rice.
copper pot.
Yeah.
I think it's a copper or brass pot.
In peniche too.
It is arroz de marisco. One of the great.
But they do different there.
an all-in-one with rice, with herbs, shellfish. There's razor clams, there's shrimp. Oh,
They do
there's
it different.
langoustines in here.
This is
Spectacular.
not
And I love the presentation. It's a very
not of
unique
my
Portuguese
favorites.
dish. Oh, let's go. Do a big scoop. Oh, want to find a few clams as well. Langoustines right on top. There we go. Yes. Oh, I'm overflowing. Before digging into the seafood, let's just first start with that rice. All
The
right,
rice,
that's right.
I would taste it, but I don't like. That's too much messy for me. And I think this is the first time I'm seeing it like that.
Oh man, that broth, all of the flavor from the shells and the seafood. You taste a little flavor of the coriander in there. I think as they finish, they probably loaded
Or
it with
maybe I saw
a
like
sprinkle
this
of
already.
coriander, which brings out the
I don't
freshness.
remember.
And then you taste all that rich seafood. And the rice is cooked so it's not mushy.
But
There's a little chewiness to it. And it also stays hot throughout your entire meal as that copper pot just stays hot. Oh man, that's so good. That's delicious. Oh man, the sweetness of the seafood. Let's try some of these clams down here.
I love that. I love that.
I think the clams are one of the main highlight ingredients that are providing so much flavor to the stew. Try
But I don't like this
the
type of
langoustine.
rice. I don't know why. But like it's weird because all separated I like it, but when you mix it up, I don't like it anymore. I don't know. Weird things. Like no one does that,
Oh
but
man,
it
that's
does
so good.
that.
And one of the great things about cooking this way, soup, broth, stew, is that it just absorbs all of those juices. So it's so juicy. I mean, when you suck the heads of the seafood, you have all of that. Now you know why we need an apron? Yes, it's a juicy dish. That's without a doubt. You're gonna get some splatter. But yeah, the juices, I mean, that's the highlight of a Portuguese arroz de marisco. Let's try some of that lobster in there.
Okay, that's not actually a
See the
thing you
roe
see
and
every
that
day.
lobster.
But
I think actually
I
the
already
easiest
eated
way to eat
this.
it would just be to empty it out into the rice. Once you empty it out into the rice, then you can scoop it in with the rice, get all the broth and juices. I think that's the highlight. Yeah, I think that's the best way to eat it. Empty it all out. Then you eat it with the spoon. Get all that burst of flavor from the broth and the rice. Look at the size of the shrimp. Should we pop open this shrimp? Well, give myself another scoop. Season with a little pepper. Oh, a little piri piri would be nice too. I think probably my favorite thing of the entire pot. Not the seafood.
Normally people use piri piri on this dish, but I don't know about like the soul part because here they normally do it. But yeah, anyways.
Seafood. It's the rice that's absorbed all of the flavor of the seafood. That's just totally the highlight. We also got a tomato salad.
Yeah, we also have this thing about having different salad types of salad for different dishes. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Very good. Oh, that was excellent. So warming, so hearty. One of the greatest ways to enjoy a medley, a mix of seafood.
Damn, back in Lisbon again. It's just like jumping and jumping and jumping.
Back in Lisbon, and you could not have a Portuguese food tour without the final thing on this list, which is Portuguese egg tarts, also known as pastéis de nata, or for one, a pastel de nata. And actually, the last time I was in Portugal, 8 years ago, we went to Belém. Belém is not too far away from Lisbon, and we took a day trip there to the original place to eat pastéis de Belém. And that's the original place where they invented the Portuguese egg.
Okay, I was saying like I was trying to identify what is he saying, but it's Belém. Belém. I was like, what is he talking about? But Belém is inside of Lisbon. Like Lisbon is really big, really really big. So it's literally inside of Lisbon. It's not close to Lisbon. It's inside of Lisbon. So
This one is the original one. The first one. The best one. It's not is imitation of this one. Thank you. One tart, one chocolate donuts, and cappuccino and two coffees. Right?
Our first stop this morning is the legendary Pastéis de Belém, which is maybe one of the most well-known places in all of Portugal.
this place is always with a lot of people.
And Portuguese egg tarts are famous the world over, from Macau to even in Thailand. Do they have it on KFC in Thailand? They also have it at KFC in Thailand.
Also, here in Telepizza, they also sell it, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
But Portuguese egg tarts, we're about to have our first one so far in Lisbon, and a cup of coffee. They have both takeaway and sit-in, and luckily,
Yeah, like the boxes are so pretty.
and about to sample this world famous egg tart. Thank you.
One, two.
All of this, so good.
This one, cinnamon and sugar. Drop on
The pastel de Belém has arrived. Ying and I got one, and then we also got a chocolate-filled Portuguese donut. And then I knew one.
That
Ying and I got one.
it said donut, but this calls bola de Berlim, like Berlin ball, something like that. And we eat this a lot in the summer, especially in in the beaches, because people are selling it. Like, who wants, And it has like a lot of flavors. It has like one with strawberry, the chocolate, the original one that is with egg, egg sauce. No, it sounds weird, but it's like egg inside. Um, and sometimes depends of like the places you are. There's like more regional um flavors. Like in Algarve, you have like one of alfarroba. Yeah, and incredibly, it is really good. But anyways,
Portuguese donut, and then I knew one coffee would not be enough, so I went ahead and ordered two at the same time. I better begin with the egg tart. And by the way, this place dates back to 1837. And before I take a bite, I just want to point out that flaky, crispy crust on the edges here. Looks like little layers of pastry, and then it has a slightly yellow, golden, and slightly browned top little crust on that egg tart.
now tomorrow I need to eat this.
Oh wow. Okay. That is the best egg tart I've had. What's really awesome about that egg tart is actually the crust, the outer wrapping, which is incredibly crispy, and then it has a salty flavor to it as well, which contrasts the pudding-like egg
Yeah.
tart in the center, which is sweet. Okay, let me follow that with a sip of coffee.
Yes. That's really Portuguese, actually. Like the coffee with pastel de nata. Pastel de Belém. Pastel de Belém.
Yeah, that combination of the crispy crust with the warm, gooey, pudding-like interior is that is a pair.
But now we're here in Lisbon, and many people say that this place right here, which is called
Mantei-
Manteigaria, which actually translates to
Manteigaria.
buttery, serves some of the best egg tarts in the world.
I never tried it here,
What's
but I
really
want
cool about
to.
this place is you can see the entire process of them making the pastel de nata with the dough, rolling out the dough, starting with the dough. Then they mold it into these little cups, and then it bakes, and then he squeezes in the egg custard, and then it bakes again until it's completely golden brown on the top, bubbly, and has a little, caramelization as well as some beautiful marbling of charred egg and butter and sugar on top. And
Oh my god.
many people say this is the best place to eat pastel de nata, I mean, in Portugal, in Lisbon, in the world. Actually, I got it to go because there's only a standing space. It's not a big place, but this place is just standing space. So I got it packed in a little box. Oh, it comes, oh, a double. Okay, ready? Oh, you can feel how buttery that crust is. Oh, it perfectly preserves the pastéis de nata on the inside. And I love that. That crust on the top is beautiful.
I don't know what I'm trying to find here. Ah!
The custard, the sweetness. Oh, that bottom crust is unbelievable. It's so buttery and flaky, and yet it has a little bit of a chewiness as well. Oh, the bottom crust is, that might be the highlight here. People would immediately actually sprinkle, sprinkle on a little cinnamon. Well, that comes out like a little poof. Don't breathe in too hard. I'll hold my breath as I take my first bite. Oh, even while holding my breath.
Sorry for not being attentive.
Dust of cinnamon. Oh.
But all I have to say is that I want one. And thanks God I wasn't intended because I'll be like,
the sweetness of the custard, the richness of the custard. But I'm all about that base here. Man, that base is so buttery. And just in case you were wondering, mantegaria actually means buttery. That's why it's so buttery. Oh, cheers. What an incredible Portuguese food tour it's been.
now send me one to my house.
Finish.
And he'd be like, you literally live here. Yeah.
Really, I like it with that sprinkle of cinnamon. That gives it a nice depth of flavor. The butteriness of that flaky pastry on the bottom. That was the highlight for me. But definitely also, if you have time, a day trip to Belém, highly recommended as well. And the place just has so much character. It's just such an icon.
I already went there.
A legendary place. But either way,
a lot of times actually.
What an incredible food tour it's been, eating some of the best Portuguese food. I mean, voted on by the public, by Portuguese people, on the seven best Portuguese foods. And, you know, I mean, it's a list, and so there's always some controversy. And, I mean, I think a list always brings up a debate. But that's only what makes it more fun, is to be able to debate all the varieties and all of the different dishes that Portugal is so famous for. So this just gives you a little bit of an idea of what you should try and what you should eat, even though there's still so much more to discover.
Yeah.
So many more foods to try.
Francesinha.
All the information in the description box.
It's not here, but you should.
I want to say a huge thank you to you
You
for
just...
this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from
you. You should go to Porto to eat that, not in other place. Okay.
And then we went on an ultimate piri-piri chicken tour across the country. So stay tuned for more Portuguese food.
Maybe it's this in this one.
For watching, goodbye from Lisbon, and I will see you on the next video.
Goodbye, my friend. Thank you so much for doing this video, for real.